Erika Andersen, Growing Great Employees, Turning Ordinary People into Extraordinary Performers. In the engaging book, Growing Great Employees, Turning Ordinary People into Extraordinary Performers by Erika Andersen, the author compares nurturing employees to tending a garden. The book emphasizes the importance of cultivating a supportive environment to enable employees' growth and ultimately, the growth of the organization. Andersen offers insightful strategies to improve listening skills, create effective job descriptions, and adopt scenario-based interviews, which can help transform ordinary employees into extraordinary performers. Read on to learn how to effectively select and grow the perfect team.
Cultivating employee potential. Just as plants need nurturing to grow, so do employees. To help them reach their fullest potential, it's essential to create an environment in which they can thrive. Recognize that each person has unique needs and preferences, and adjust their work settings accordingly. No longer satisfied with simply performing tasks and collecting pay, today's workforce craves opportunities for learning, growth, and advancement. Fostering a supportive and encouraging atmosphere leads to greater employee satisfaction and retention. Tune into their specific requirements, and you'll be richly rewarded with a flourishing team. In an ideal world, employees would execute their tasks immaculately, generate brilliant ideas, and smoothly progress from entry-level positions to top management. However, employees are merely imperfect individuals with untapped potential. Like plants, they require regular care and attention to thrive. To cultivate a flourishing workforce, start by creating a suitable environment tailored to each team member's needs. For instance, expecting a creative, sociable employee used to flexibility to prosper in a rigid, silent 9-to-5 department is unreasonable, regardless of good intentions and exceptional managerial abilities. Nowadays, employees expect more than just a paycheck. They crave learning opportunities, skill development, and visible progress. Businesses that fail to invest in employee growth risk losing talent to more nurturing companies. The key to nurturing success lies in understanding and supporting employees' unique needs. Stay tuned to discover how to achieve this. Cultivating a fertile work environment. Just as fertile soil is necessary for a flourishing garden, a nurturing environment is vital for employees to grow and succeed. This can be achieved by actively listening to employees, creating a space for open communication, and placing them in suitable positions that match their strengths and abilities. As a leader, fostering a thriving workplace ecosystem will ensure the growth and success of both employees and the organization. First and foremost, creating a fertile environment for your employees begins with attentive listening. When employees feel heard, they are more aware of their value and are willing to freely exchange information. Engage with your employees, take the time to understand their thoughts, the pressures they face, and what improvements they desire. Active listening involves not just hearing but demonstrating genuine interest, such as taking notes or pausing your work during conversations. The next step in cultivating a rich workplace ecosystem is to position employees according to their strengths and aptitudes, much like planting different types of flora in the ideal conditions. Just as sun-loving plants won't flourish in the shade, an employee may struggle if they are not assigned to tasks that align with their skills. To ensure the right fit, examine the traits and strengths of employees who excel in their roles and incorporate those qualities into your job descriptions. This approach will attract suitable candidates and increase the likelihood of success in their positions. With a nourishing environment and well-positioned employees in place, the next step is to focus on selecting the right individuals to join your workforce. By listening and positioning, you lay the groundwork for a thriving organization with happier, more productive employees. A healthy work environment not only benefits the organization and its employees but encourages the growth and development necessary for long-term success. Mastering scenario-based interviews. Discover the power of scenario-based interviews in finding the right employees for your company. Unlike regular interviews, these insightful conversations reveal more about candidates' true skills, knowledge, and personality. By simulating real-life situations, you can see how applicants genuinely react and solve problems, helping you make well-informed hiring decisions and contribute to your team's continuous growth. Gardening stores make plant selection simple with convenient labels and care instructions. But what if employees came with similar tags, like "works well with others" or "thrives in innovation"? To overcome hiring guesswork, turn to scenario-based interviews. These involve immersing potential employees in situations where they must exhibit their true skills, qualities, and knowledge, rather than just discussing them. Traditional interviews can lead to misrepresentations, exaggerations, or even lies about abilities and qualifications. However, scenario-based interviews minimize fabrication by asking candidates to describe their approach to a specific situation. For instance, when hiring a personnel manager, you could ask, "How would you handle an underperforming yet loyal employee?" or "What methods would you employ to address the issue?" These questions elicit more accurate, authentic, and varied responses, revealing substantial information about applicants' true traits and capabilities. After hiring the right candidate, continue nurturing their growth to maximize their potential and maintain a thriving work environment. Embrace a coach's mindset. Instead of reacting impulsively to employee mistakes, adopt a coach's mindset by seeking the root of the issue and helping them learn from it. This not only empowers your employees, but it also sets the stage for better communication and improved performance. Keep a positive attitude towards your employees, believing in their abilities to improve and grow. Like amateur gardeners who panic and overwater their wilting plants, managers often tend to jump to conclusions when employees make mistakes. Such reactions might offer a temporary fix but won't help employees learn from their errors, potentially causing them to feel discouraged and disempowered. A wiser approach is to have a coach's mindset, actively seeking out the root cause of mistakes and uncovering the lessons that can be extracted from them. Remember, a wide array of reasons could contribute to mistakes. It might be a simple misunderstanding or lack of clarity on your part. To prevent swiftly jumping to conclusions, converse with your employee and attentively listen to their thoughts on what might have gone wrong. After delving into the heart of the issue, work with them to implement adjustments that will avert similar mistakes in the future. For successful coaching outcomes, maintaining a positive mindset is crucial. Swap thoughts like, "What's wrong with these people? Can't they do anything right?" with constructive thoughts like, "I believe Thomas can handle this. I just need to help him understand the requirements better," or "Laura is struggling. We should discuss it together." By adopting a coach's mindset, demonstrating faith in your employees' capabilities, and approaching challenges with a positive attitude, you'll create an empowering work environment for your employees and promote their professional growth. Nurturing great employees. Growing excellent employees requires establishing clear performance agreements, much like the support stakes used in gardening, to focus on priorities and set expectations. Remember to consistently offer specific, corrective feedback, helping them understand the importance of their roles and how their actions contribute to the company's success. Just as you take action to keep your garden growing, there are essential steps to maintain a flourishing team of fantastic employees. These actions, while not difficult, may not be the most enjoyable but are necessary for positive outcomes. To nurture top-notch employees, establish clear performance agreements, akin to the stakes driven into the ground to support your plants. Both you and your employee should understand their significance. For instance, a designer might commit to creating 3 new sketches a month. Performance agreements allow employees to concentrate on priorities and set clear expectations for their roles, preventing them from being sidetracked by non-essential tasks. Continual improvement thrives on constant feedback. Instead of merely offering positive feedback, focus on corrective feedback that propels your employees to advance in their careers. Ensure feedback specificity by providing concrete examples. Begin sentences with phrases like, "Yesterday, I noticed that you," or "During our last meeting, you." This approach is much more effective than generalized comments, enabling employees to grasp which actions warranted feedback. Lastly, clearly communicate the importance of the feedback and its relevance. For instance, explain to your salesperson that achieving their quota is vital for the company's growth goals. Failure to make the necessary changes can result in lower profits, potentially affecting their salary and those of their colleagues. By establishing performance agreements, offering specific and corrective feedback, and highlighting the importance of employees' roles in the company's success, you will successfully nurture a happy, productive, and ever-improving team. Mastering the art of delegation. Just like nurturing a plant to grow and prosper, effective delegation is key to employee growth and development. Striking a balance between being hands-on and providing autonomy is crucial. As employees take on more responsibility and improve their skills, promotions and new challenges become natural extensions of their progress. The art of delegation allows employees to thrive and overcome potential pitfalls in the workplace. Cultivating employees to grow and succeed is akin to nurturing a beautiful plant. When you provide the right conditions and care, both plants and your workforce can flourish. This growth is made possible through effective delegation, a powerful tool that offers employees the opportunity to make decisions, learn from their experiences, and eventually advance to higher positions. However, delegation is a balancing act. If you're too hands-on, employees may not develop the necessary skills for managerial roles and may rely on you for constant intervention and guidance. On the other hand, providing too much autonomy without a clear vision or leadership can devolve into chaos, where survival of the fittest becomes the norm. To strike the perfect balance, allow your employees enough freedom while offering consistent direction and feedback. This approach enables skill development and sets them on the path towards management. Providing new responsibilities also plays a vital role in forcing employees to learn and adapt, which further broadens their skill set. For instance, if a photography assistant becomes adept at managing your schedule after years of experience, entrusting them with additional responsibilities can help refine their time management skills and ensure continuous growth. As employees become highly proficient in their roles, promoting them and offering new challenges are essential in encouraging further expansion of their skill repertoire. The art of delegation paves the way for the growth and development of your employees, transforming them into future managers and leaders. This skill can help you master the fine art of employee cultivation and maximize your team's success. Pruning unproductive employees. Just like some plants demand more attention without thriving, certain employees can drain a manager's time and energy without improving. These employees consistently ignore feedback, make the same mistakes, and fail to meet their targets. When all attempts to nurture growth have failed, consider parting ways with the employee. Ensure this decision is necessary, proceed respectfully, and follow up with proper HR and legal protocols. Removing unproductive team members clears the path for a flourishing workplace and improved morale. Original book. Some plants don't grow like you thought they would, forcing you to give them more attention and time than you have. It's the same with employees. They may also let you down and require more time and energy than you'd anticipated. Over her career, the author came to realize that employees who fail to fulfill their basic responsibilities are perhaps the biggest source of stress and anxiety for their managers. These are the people who ignore your feedback, no matter how tactfully you offer it, people who repeatedly make the same mistakes in spite of your advice, or those who constantly fall short of the quotas stipulated in their contracts. Expending energy to get these people to become better employees uses up a lot of managerial time. Moreover, observing them in a rut and unwilling or unable to progress can shake your confidence and rack your nerves. So what can you do? If the employee doesn't react to constructive feedback, you may need to face the facts and fire them. Just as an expert gardener must sometimes weed out the plants that won't grow, you'll have to prune away the employees who don't contribute to their team. This isn't a pleasant task, so here are a couple of helpful tips. First, you have to know that the decision is absolutely necessary. If you're in doubt, it might be worth putting in new effort to grow the employee. Next, behave impeccably. That means having good timing. No one wants to be fired on Christmas Eve, for example, and being polite and respectful. Finally, follow up properly. Be sure the person you let go has completed all the necessary HR and legal requirements. You'll find that once the troublesome people have been weeded out from the team, it will clear the way for positive morale and improved performance. Just like a garden, a team where everyone plays their role well is a thing of beauty.
In conclusion, Growing Great Employees by Erika Andersen teaches us how, through careful cultivation, employees can be transformed into valuable assets to an organization. This well-rounded summary covers essential steps to turning ordinary employees into top performers, which include creating a fertile environment, listening to employees actively, matching roles to individual strengths, and providing constant feedback. Adopting a coach's mindset to draw lessons from mistakes and addressing negative behaviors by pruning away non-productive employees, while simultaneously nurturing high-potential staff members, can significantly contribute to the overall success and progression of an organization. The core message of the book revolves around empowering employees to transform from ordinary to extraordinary,